I did my anniversary video really late last year, so to make up for it, I'm doing it really early this year because today is January 30th, but the anniversary is actually February 2nd. Or the 9th. I always mix the two up. Actually, the real reason why it's early this year is because I've been running out of footage to upload. That never happens. I always have like hundreds of recordings in the backlog. The reason why is because, and the reason why the uploads have not been as frequent and have not been uploading every day, or every other day rather, the way they have been for the entirety of my 8-year history is because I've been working on something and doing a lot of reading and writing a lot of notes and getting ready to do kind of a segment like this, but much more serious. Fun. But why are we talking about that? Happy 8-year anniversary to this channel, and my how far we've come. We are still small and humble, but we know how to have fun. Unfortunately, Sea of Thieves has continued to be an albatross around my neck this year, and it's the reason why I've only finished like one other game in the period since the last anniversary video, Jedi Survivor. All the rest of the time has been starting games I haven't finished, like Hogwarts Legacy, and playing games that I've been playing the entire time, like Sea of Thieves. But now I am actually right up against the ending point with Sea of Thieves. I've got about 90% of the commendations. I have a few more that I want to do. I want to finish all of the stuff they added since Season 10, and I will decide once I start playing again whether or not to bother with Season 11. I want off. This game has overstayed its welcome on my roster. We had fun. We had a lot of experiences and adventures along the way, and a lot of things that we didn't expect to happen, but it is time to leave, for God's sake. I have seen Smuggler's Bay enough times to burn it into my memory forever. So we're all set with that. Once I finish that, my attention will then turn to all the games that I started years ago that I didn't finish because of Sea of Thieves. So that's Crash Bandicoot, It's About Time. That's Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which I did one video on and then never did videos on again. Smash Brothers Ultimate, actually doing all the modes and the adventure and all that, which I never bothered doing, although I played the shit out of it and uploaded a ton of videos related to the Sons of Liberty tournaments. Hogwarts Legacy, which I started last year and didn't finish because I was really deep into Sea of Thieves. And that'll be that. And also, in just under a month, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth comes out, the second part of the remake, and that's going to immediately take over my life at that time, no matter what it is I'm doing. Unfortunately, I can't start streaming it the day that it comes out, even though I pre-ordered it, because I'm going to be out of town for that time. I'm going to be out halfway across the country, so I can't be doing that. But I will be back the next weekend. I actually bought an Xbox Series X and Elden Ring at the same time last year, and I haven't touched either. So I assume I will start that as soon as I get through the 10 million other games that I mentioned before, and that I also have in my head that I want to play, so. Oops. I also bought a PSP, and I have the PSP version of Crisis Core. And Star Wars Battlefront 2. Not that I would play either on stream, not that I even know how to make that happen, because of the, Star Wars Battlefront 2 is not quite as high quality as I remembered it being on the PSP. In fact, the controls themselves are horribly clanky, only because it doesn't have a right analog stick. But I have it. And I'm going to use it on planes. And people are going to look at me like I'm crazy. Like, why does that guy have a Game Boy from a million years ago? In the coming year, besides actually finishing more than one game in a year, I plan on doing a number of different things. I will be canvassing in Ohio with the DGG community for the Democrats, as per usual. I'm going to be possibly going to the summer Games Done Quick convention, or I don't know if you call it a convention, SGDQ, that event. I'm gonna try to submit to run Origami King or something, because I've speed run that game before, and see if they take it, although it's not the most popular category, so who knows, no promises. But I'll just go to go. It'll be a nice thing to do. And then I plan on maybe doing some more Tums videos, the Totally Uninformed Media show, the thing that, I riffed off the old Totally Uninformed Gaming show that no longer exists. I like doing those. Doing those bits were really fun, both for Ahsoka and for Sea of Thieves. And once I get the inspiration to do that again, I would love to do that because it's fun. It's like a fun sort of character to take on, and it's really fun to yell at the character, to yell at the camera and pretend to be mad about things that don't matter, and have these like make a huge deal. It's just so funny. I was thinking to myself, maybe I could like find a fallacious issue to take with the Rebirth, the remake, and then do a Tums video like attacking that game, even though I know I'm going to love it, and just see how many people I can get mad. That would be funny. See how many people can't figure out that it's a joke and get unironically mad in the comments. That would be amusing. I'm sure that would be a fun prank. But actually, unironically though, if they do more dumb shit with the time ghosts, I'll probably be at least a little bit annoyed, but I'll still love the game overall. That's my expectations for how that's gonna go for me. So I'll probably pick on the time dementors, and then I'll have people in the comments going, well, actually, this makes sense because in Advent Children and in this lore, and then Sephiroth's trying to change the timeline, and actually makes sense, and, those guys might be from Kingdom Hearts, the Heartless people, oh yeah, they're doing a crossover. Yeah, and it'll be really funny to make fun of it. It'll just be great. So there is that to look forward to. As soon as I take care of the video that I'm working on now, I'm going to go back to streaming on a regular basis when I'm not spending my entire week just reading articles and articles and articles and taking notes and taking notes. Once that's done, I'll go back to streaming. I'll go back to making regular videos. I'll go back to actually finishing games. Who would have thought that? And only playing multiplayer games on a occasional basis with my friends, mostly my real life friends like Kyle, Brett, Sterling, Dwarf, people like that. I knew I said I was going to do a whole debacle, crazy performative thing for this anniversary video, but seeing as I haven't had an upload post in 3 or 4 days and it's late at night right now, I figured it would be a good time to do it now. Just get it out of the way, short and sweet, just like the last one. And once I'm inspired to have some sort of theme for the next one, I'll go do it then. All right. Get out of here. Please like and subscribe, comment, make sure to comment 3 times and have your friends comment, and then like the video and then unlike it and like it again just to make sure, and share it to all your favorite social medias, and then go post the video on the billboards and go spread the word to all of the people in your town about Zaler Avon, and do all of the things. It's very wonderful, very fantastic, and have a good year. Bam! We're done. Okay, that's enough now. That's enough energy to... That's enough whimsy to last him for another few days.